Legend Total here, and today we've got a rating your Doomstack video covering a Ice Court Boris Ursus Warbear Rider Doomstack. So it's Boris Ursus commanding, obviously. We've got a Frost Maiden of Tempest, 2 Patriarchs, not sure what their traits are, and we have 16 Warbear Riders. And we're going up against pretty much 3 full stacks of Cinchian forces, although there are a few Alliance recruited units that they have gotten from Khorne and from Slaanesh. And there's some very dangerous units in here, because the Burning Chariots of Cinch, we have no real means to get rid of them, and they can just fly above us and just keep dishing out damage. So the only way we can really handle that unit is to try to dodge the shots or mitigate them somehow by healing, which is the purpose of the Patriarchs. Anyway, let's jump in here and let's see how well they do. Now, I think it's important that when we use a Doomstack like this, that we use it in its intended purpose. Whereas in previous Doomstack ratings, maybe we've sat back and waited for the enemies to get organized. The thing is, because this is a fast army, by sitting around waiting, you're just not going to do that when you use this Doomstack. Whether you're being the attacker or the defender, whether you're being ambushed or not, whether you're in a siege or not. This is the type of army, since it has absolutely no missile capabilities, it's just got, it's got some magic, it doesn't make sense to just sit around. So we're not going to do that, because that's just not how this army works. But I will give them a little bit of a head start. Since the auto-resolve did say it was in our favor, it would have been a terrible auto-resolve though, I will allow them time to get in. I will give them 2 minutes to come in as an advantage before I charge in. We could very easily go in there and kill that lord, reducing their leadership, but I'm going to make this a little bit more difficult for ourselves. As soon as their reinforcements come in, it's charge time.
We must win this day.
But you know what I'll do? Rather than charge at them, I'll charge at the bigger force over here. How does that sound? Because that's the obvious choice here. A lot of times with these this Doomstack ones, it's important to not fight these battles perfectly, right? One thing I learned a lot in doing them in Warhammer 2. Sometimes you'd have armies that were very difficult to use, and so I'd have to cheese the crap out of it, or fight it in such a way that really didn't utilize the full strength of the army. But since it's not a disaster battle, right, the guy doesn't need to save far back, so it doesn't even matter if we win or lose. But it's a test, so we have to put these guys under a lot of stress in order to adequately test them. I reckon Cinch was the best enemy to go up against just because of how difficult Cinch is to deal with. A lot of demons, they got physical attack, the barrier's super annoying, the spell casts and bombardments are going to be irritating. This is going to be a good test for it. I'm not charging in there just yet. I'm not going to go for their lord. Could have killed them by now with Boris. What type of it is it? Metal. Okay. Giving them a little bit of time to get organized. Give them a little bit more. A little bit more. Now that the balance of power is not in our favor, no more freebies. Alright, Boris, go kill him.
Guided by Ursun.
Unfrozen good. Spreading hoarfrost.
Okay, they should be able to handle the Doom Knights of Cinch easily enough. Now, staying in a bit of a blob's not too bad. Not too bad because of the various heals that we can do, but holy crap. God damn, Cinch knows how to dish out damage. Okay, you really want to get in there on the pink horrors.
I am the Thor.
How the fuck did they get that already? When they already cast the other spell. They just blatantly cheat. Right. Yeah, I want him to start taking out some of these damn heroes. God damn, these two here already took so much damage. Get them out of there. I'll bring him back in a little bit later. It's just very lopsided damage. This spell over here is really good because that way if it gets hits our own troops, it doesn't actually do any damage.
For the
So
motherland.
you keep that up there. Because yeah, they already did one of the army abilities, and then they did their maximum army ability. There's no way they could have casted enough magic to do that. I know that they're just on cooldowns with that kind of stuff. They don't actually follow the same rules. It's kind of irritating, but that's just how it is. Come on, get him out of there. Just for now. And we're eating these demons up pretty well. But yeah, they're fucking magic. Holy crap.
Lore of ice.
We're not going to use the elemental bear summon. Just focus on the army here. Just because we just don't need to. Loads of units disintegrating out this way. Try to get that one out of there. I'll just withdraw this one off the battlefield. This has been, it's been bullied. Alright, we got a bunch more coming in. Cool. Okay, let's get ready for a heal. See if... Come on. You guys need to be in the center. I don't think these two abilities here really matter. They're not really in the fight so much. It's the warbears that are doing all the work. Just need them in the center of it. Yeah, can't do much about that.
I am needed here.
Okay, I gotta get rid of these units here as quickly. Okay, get out of there, get out of there. They're about to drop down another bomb.
Follow the frost. March for
Good, we
Kislev.
pretty much dodged that.
To battle.
Okay, yeah, you can leave because we don't want the units to get wiped out. It just copped too much from magic right at the start there. Oh man, these burning chariots are a big problem because I actually don't have any counter to them at all. Can't force them to land until we get rid of every other unit, and their attacks do loads of damage to monsters.
Servant of the man. I am the war. Slay them. Obey the orthodoxy.
Didn't withdraw from the right location. Just keep running out that way.
Serve without question.
Okay, can we get some more heals in?
Led by Ryan.
Okay, Keeper of Secrets in there, causing problems to our
Wherever I'm
Frost Maiden. She's not good, get her out of there.
ready for frost. Seeking opportunity.
Alright, I need these guys to come back over here. This is a problem over this way.
Follow the frost.
One big downside to the bears is they do tend to get stuck.
Led by
They don't
Ryan.
have as much mass as like ogres and just push right through combat. So getting this one out of combat here is maybe a little bit difficult. How's Boris doing? Yeah, he's in there. Okay, he's fine. Okay. The trees here are blocking them, so they're not under too much threat here.
I am the storm.
What's this? Burning Chariot of Sinchiat. If that went into melee, good, take it out.
Frost maiden.
And... No, I thought we may be in for the army losses, not quite. Okay. Okay, this one here's struggling, get her out.
On front.
Try to get her somewhere where she can get a heal. Where's Boris? I need Boris to be fighting that Keeper of Secrets. That one's fucking us up.
Maiden. Moving.
This, which we don't really need to use.
Seeking opportunity. Go with honor. Following this wall. Seeking heaven. March for Kislev.
My faith is power.
Okay, good. That wasn't a direct hit at least. Come on, guys, more over here. Okay, we got another one that's pretty badly damaged.
For Kislev.
Save your heals for this area here. These ones here are ones taking the beating. Everyone else looks like we've taken a lot of damage, but we haven't taken that many casualties. Okay, there's the army losses there. You really couldn't ask for a more difficult opponent as well with this. As I'll pop down the heals now. So how'd you go? Oh, he actually didn't do that much damage. I think he just got bogged down over here against their bloody barriers. Yeah, did a bit of damage, not that much. So, what are we waiting on? This one here. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Which is what the auto resolve said we get as well, but it was going to wipe out more than half the army. I feel like that should have been close victory. But yeah, the enemy forces definitely outpowered us. We would have done a lot better if we had charged in at the start, that's for sure. Or charged in at the reinforcements that were coming in at our backs. But yeah, the battle was only 10 minutes long, which is fairly short considering we spent 2 minutes basically just staring at them. So really it was only 8 minutes long. For 3 full stacks army coming in at us, that's pretty quick. And a lot of these guys here just got loads of damage in. That's really what you want to see with like a good Doomstack, where the units are in combat. Look at this one here. Didn't take any casualties. 14,000 damage. Like, all of them did really well, with the exception of a couple that... These are the ones that just got hit by the magic spells at the beginning and had to pull them out. Or else they're just going to get wiped out. And Boris actually didn't do all that much. You also don't have to rely that much on the magic with this as well. But yeah, it's very rare that you're going to go up against anything tougher than this. Like, you've got to actively go and hunt that down. Another downside to this one is it very rarely gets any regeneration from Celiac provides.
Kislev can use more hands.
Alright, let's have a little look and see what the traits are that he's got. Strongholder, right, which is good, but didn't provide any benefit here. And also Strongholder. So if you were in friendly territory, you would have had 10 extra melee defense on all of these units, making them, you know, quite a lot more effective. Alright. And the traits on this is useless. Now, there is definitely traits that you can get with your Frost Maidens to boost cavalry. You know, give them extra charge bonus. It's hardly essential, but, you know, you can get it. You can also get something for, like, extra 5% attack for the entire army. You know, that's alright, it's better than nothing. But yeah, so it's not 100% perfected, and probably Disciplined would have been a better trait for them, just for the extra 4 melee attack, or 2 melee attack each. They obviously didn't need extra leadership, because these guys here are... If they're going to break, it's only going to break under the fact that they're just about dead anyway, in which case you kind of want them to leave. But yeah, in terms of rating this as a Doomstack, I'd say this is the best Kislev Doomstack. Is it a 10 out of 10 Doomstack? It's hard to say, because it's really cost effective. Like, that is a really good price considering you've got 8 supply lines, right? So Boris being able to reduce their upkeep cost by 50% is just so good. But is it a 10 out of 10? Like, thinking onto the other 10 out of 10 Doomstacks, like the Chaos Undivided Bloodthirster Doomstack, is it as good as that army? I don't think so. Only slightly. Because don't forget that army cost like even half the amount of this one, because he was able to get even more upkeep cost reductions on it. And then there's the Cinchian one, which that one just breaks the system completely. So I don't think by those same standards I can give it a 10 out of 10. It just doesn't meet that qualification. But it is really good. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Because this is something that I definitely swear by, but it is not completely unbeatable and like idiot proof. And that's the big thing that 10 out of 10 Doomstacks always get is that they have to be completely idiot-proof and have to be so broken overpowered that basically no army can go up against it, even if it's mismanaged, and lose, which was kind of the way with the Bloodthirster Doomstack. So just a little bit of a rung below that, but it's still a very, very good Doomstack for sure. I do swear by this one. I'd say it's the best Kislev Doomstack. Curious to see how a Elemental Bear Doomstack would go with Boris. Looks like he leveled everything up correctly. You don't need extra leadership. You don't need that. Everything here looks correct. That's a good one. There's no reason not to get that. Yeah, it looks like he did everything correctly here. Cool. Yeah, so 9.5 out of 10 is what I'm going to rate this one, because I really love this Doomstack. I just don't think it's worthy of 10. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this Doomstack, whether you've used it and what you think of it. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.